Winterspell reveal season is well and truly upon us, like the winter storm that is about to bury half of the US under 2 feet of snow. I know you're keen to see what treasures I've been given to reveal, but we've got to go over my teaser puzzle from the last few days before we get to the really good stuff. Over the last 3 days I posted some googly glimmers as you might expect: Baymax's charging station, the nephew's piggy bank, and the Black Cauldron. Along with each googly-fied item was a quote, one about laughter being good medicine, one about miserly wealth, and one about bitterness at Christmas time. All from, you guessed it, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. There was one other thing on the posts too, an unassuming link to my blog where I talk about tournaments, rules, and other fun policy nuggets. Hint hint, check it out. But this link was special. It brought you to a page where nothing but this image was shown. Obviously nonsense, but there is a little extra clue at the bottom that tells us this is the result of a Vigenère cipher. Let's pull out the important text and see what we can figure out. Vigenère ciphers work by swapping one letter of the alphabet for another based on a key. Each letter of the key tells you how far down the alphabet to shift each character, and then repeats. Have you figured out the key we need? Yeah, it's A Christmas Carol. So let's see. The first letter of the key, A, is also the first letter of the alphabet, but we're using programmer math here, so we're going to use the index of the letter instead, which is 0. The first letter of our code will move 0 places. Easy, it stays as an I. The next letter of the key is C, index 2, so we'll change this C from the message into an A by going 2 letters backwards through the alphabet. We're decoding, so we have to go backwards. H is index 7, turning this T into an M. You get the idea. Let's go ahead and figure out the rest quickly so we can see the next step. I am borrowed strength, yet not of flesh or vein, a silent companion that eases pain. I argue with earth at every stride, sharing a burden the body can't hide. Neither wisdom nor weapon, yet held with intent, I shift the balance where sinew is spent. No voice have I, though I answer each plea, a question of motion, solved partly by me. One more thing to guess then. Last chance to pause the video if you want to puzzle it out alone. Okay, I'll tell you. This riddle was meant to lead to the word crutch, which, if we're thinking about A Christmas Carol, can only be Tiny Tim's crutch. Tiny Tim's crutch is a 1-cost item with the ability At Your Side, which allows you to give a chosen character support this turn. Eagle-eyed viewers may notice that this is a functional reprint of the Sceptre of Arundel from the first chapter, with a drop in rarity and an increase in seasonal melancholy. While Tiny Tim himself appears in Winterspell, he doesn't interact specifically with support, so let's look at a quick couple of rules interactions that you might want to know about if you plan to pop Tiny Tim's crutch into your deck. First of all, what if you want to choose a character who already has the support keyword, like this Anna? Well, nothing happens. Support is a non-stacking keyword, so it will simply fail to apply to a character that already has it. No double dipping on strength bonuses here. Okay, so why might you want support then? Well, aside from the obvious use of making your characters more dangerous in challenges, you can also choose opposing characters for the effect of support. Maybe making those opposing characters strong enough to banish with World's Greatest Criminal Mind or Minnie Mouse Musketeer Champion if you're playing Infinity. Hoist them by their own petard, or something, I guess. Anyway, that's everything I've got for you today, but catch me on socials at Googly Glimmers to keep up to speed on all the rules news you need, and of course, silly photos of cards with googly eyes. Don't read too much into it,